Hi guys, my name is Muna Shabil and I'm a manifestation and soul realignment coach. My channel is geared towards helping you become the highest, best possible version of yourself so you can create and live the extraordinary life that is your birthright. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the number one rule you must follow in order to manifest like a pro. But before we get started, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon in order to receive a notification anytime I upload a new video. So let's begin. If there is one phrase you can keep at the top of your mind in everything that you do, is that circumstances do not matter, only state of being matters. And this is a phrase that is often said in the teachings of Bashar. Essentially, what we are saying is that physical reality is always a reflection of two things. First, it has to do with your subconscious beliefs, which are composed of all the belief systems, structures, definitions that you have accumulated over your life through your own experiences, through the experiences of other people in your life, through what you've been taught from people of influence in your life as you're growing up. All these beliefs are dictating what it is that you are seeing in your physical reality. The second aspect of the creation process is your state of being. So your state of being represents your practiced vibration, how you are responding to your environment. As you become more deliberate of your conscious thoughts and as you start working on your subconscious beliefs, because anytime you're seeing something in your reality that you are not happy with, you need to go back to your subconscious beliefs and look at what beliefs you are holding on to that may be projecting outwards into your reality through how people are reacting to you, the things they're saying, the things they're doing, through the experiences you're attracting or not attracting, and so on. As you start to work on your subconscious beliefs, you must also maintain a positive state of being. And by positive state of being, I mean that you need to be in a place of ease and flow. Your vibration needs to be relatively high. This is always a reflection of how you're feeling in any moment in time. It's always about your emotions. Are you feeling good? Are you in a state of positivity? Are you feeling optimistic, hopeful? Are you feeling love, passion, and all of that? So all of these are positive emotions that we want to always remain mindful of, how we're feeling in any given moment. If I'm feeling down or pessimistic or depressed or jealousy, all of these are negative feelings. We want to try our best to always be in a positive state. Now, it's not possible to be in that positive state when you are observing your reality and reacting to it. So long as you are reacting to the negative circumstances that you're seeing, you're literally hitting the repeat button. You're saying, send me more of this. I want more of this. And you're kind of looping again and again and again and again these negative experiences into your experience simply by reacting. Simply by getting angry and upset and observing and responding. So as you are working on balancing your state of being, you must stop reacting. And here it's not about looking at something you don't like and trying to look at it from a positive perspective. It's never about looking at things through rose-colored glasses. That's not what positivity is about. Positivity is about observing those negative circumstances and remaining mindful that a part of you is creating that. And when you become mindful of that and when you go back into your subconscious beliefs and ask yourself, how is it that I've attracted this into my experience? You are now in a much more empowered state of being. However, as time passes and you start to work on your subconscious beliefs, there is always a time lag. So your physical reality will not immediately shift. So long as you are working on your subconscious beliefs and maintaining a positive state of being, sometimes you will continue to see things that you don't like. And the key is to not respond or react to them. You have to ignore them completely. Now, we're not saying stare at them and dwell on them and analyze them and still feel good. Just observe them, become aware that this is still showing up in your reality, but acknowledging that this is just an echo of a previously practiced state of being. You can say things like, it's okay, I'm working on myself, I'm working on my subconscious beliefs, I'm practicing a more balanced state of being. It's okay. Or you can just say that this is a residual echo of a previous state of being. The key is to always catch yourself. Now, we all have a knee-jerk reaction and we always want to react right away when we see something we don't like. That's okay if you do that. The key is to always catch yourself and guide yourself back into that place of alignment. And it's always important to catch yourself early on before too much momentum is built, because once you get into a reactive mode and then things spiral out of control, if you don't catch yourself early enough, it can become a negative spiral for the rest of the day. You want to make sure that you do not build momentum for the rest of the day, because as we know, like attracts like. So any time a negative reaction takes place, you have a spiral of other negative things that will follow. So we don't want to ruin our whole day because of a knee-jerk reaction. The good news is that the higher your vibration is, your practiced overall vibration, you'll always have days when you're maybe dipping or whatever. That's normal. We all have mood swings. It's perfectly normal. But when your overall vibration is mostly in a balanced state where you're in the neutral to positive emotions, as you can see in the emotional scale, the more you will balance your state of being. So your state of being will no longer be up and down. You will mostly be in that space of positive emotions. So there are levels to all of this, how your state of being will gradually get balanced. Now, of course, we will always have moments where even when we have a very balanced state, we will react. That is normal. We're human. We have to be okay with that. But it's important, as I mentioned earlier, what is our most practiced state of being. Now, as you're balancing your state of being, you're going to have the first level. The first level is something happens in your environment. Someone says something or a negative situation occurs. Your first reaction is to react. You're going to react full force as you've always done. You're going to get angry. You might yell. You might really just get out of alignment. That will be the first one. But then you'll notice, you say, oh, I shouldn't have reacted that way. So that's the first level. Now, the second level would be you seeing something that you don't like and reacting, but then catching yourself before you build momentum. So your first reaction would be to get angry or say something quickly, but then hold back, and you kind of bring yourself back into that space of control. You're controlling your reaction. That would be the second step. The third step, of course, this is going up because we're going up the emotional scale in the process. The third step would be you seeing something that you don't like, but not reacting. You're not reacting, but internally you're bothered. So that you will feel like an urge to react, but you don't react. So you control yourself, but you feel something. The fourth level would be you seeing something in your environment and not feeling anything. You're like, oh, okay, that's previous vibration, previous subconscious beliefs. So this is where you are fully in control of the creation process. The fifth one is you actually stop attracting these circumstances. Now, of course, we will always have contrast because we will always have experiences that we don't prefer in order to get clear on what we do prefer. But the likelihood of really negative situations coming into your experience will become less and less because your vibration is really much more balanced. So it's really about you pulling through until you reach that level where you are not reacting. So it's all about reaching that level. Now, you will ultimately reach a point where you will not mess up your vibration. You refuse to mess up your vibration. You'll be feeling so good that you will not take yourself out of alignment. Even when people expect you to react to circumstances, they'll start telling you, why aren't you reacting? Why don't you care? It's not about that you don't care. It's about you always wanting to be in a positive place because you do not want that experience in your reality. You will simply not want to take yourself out of alignment. It just feels good. I feel good. I want to stay in that place. That is why oftentimes people think that manifesting doesn't work. They think I set the intention, I practice positive thinking, and then these circumstances keep showing up. The thing you have to understand is that these circumstances will continue to show up until you stop reacting to them. This is an analogy by Bashar. It's like you looking in the mirror and expecting the reflection in the mirror to smile in order for you to smile. You have to smile first in order for the reflection in the mirror to smile. So as long as you are reacting, you're going to be perpetuating these negative circumstances. This is with respect to your state of being. When it comes to subconscious beliefs, that's a different matter, and we will cover that in a different video. So if you master your state of being, you will be able to consistently manifest as you work through your subconscious beliefs and as you release those limiting beliefs and enforce more positive ones. If you've liked this video, then please hit the like button, and please don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment. I would love to hear your feedback, and I will see you in the next video.